What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about Snoke's personal guard, the Praetorian Guard. These guys were a conscious effort by Snoke to hijack a lot of that respect and fear earned by the Royal Guard under Emperor Palpatine. At all times, the Supreme Leader would be protected by 8 of these elite guards, which were split up into 4 groups of 2. Each pair had a different weapon and had slightly different helmets. The first and second guard had this helmet and were equipped with the vibroblade, which contained a power cell in the hilt that could activate ultrasonic generators, which would vibrate the blade at such a frequency that it could cut through most types of armor. And for added protection against lightsabers, you'll see that all of these weapons have an electroplasma filament that runs along the blade. Being made of a similar material to lightsabers allowed these guards to parry blows from the weapon of a more civilized time. The third and fourth guards had the same type of helmet, but a very unique weapon in the form of the Electro Chain Whip. The Bylari Electro Chain Whip could be used like a staff, or broken up into segments and used like a conventional whip, with that plasma filament running through this weapon. The 5th and 6th guards had this helmet where the face protection sticks up a little bit higher, and used this vibroblade, a weapon that was similar to the Bicento, but with a wider blade on a longer pole. And the 7th and 8th helmet had a flatter top which extends past the face guard, and were equipped with the twin vibroblade. These could be used as one large staff, but could also be separated and used to bombard your opponent with strikes coming from multiple angles, attacks which were especially hard to defend against due to these curved blades. As for their training, they specialized in a wide range of martial arts, including Teras Kasi, Bakuni Hand, Ichani Unarmed Forms, and Nar Kanji, also referred to as the Blind Alley techniques. This first martial art, Teras Kasi, also referred to as the Steel Hand, was a martial art that was actually developed as a way to fight off Jedi, whereas the Bakuni Hand was something that was actually taught in the Jedi Order, and was said to be so powerful with certain Force users that they could break apart enormous rocks just with a single strike of their hand. The Ichani martial art was also taught to Palpatine's Royal Guard, and like its name suggests, stems from the Ichani people, who also gave rise to the Sun Guard. Nar Kanji, or the Blind Alley technique, was a gritty street fighting style, which was developed by gangs of renegade slaves that had to learn how to fight for their survival under the oppression of Hutt cartels, and comes from the same world as Kanja Club. So we know that they had a wide range of offensive abilities, but their armor was perhaps even more impressive. They were covered in layers of this glossy red armor, which was itself laminate, composed of many different layers, each working in conductive wiring, generating a magnetic field that was both strong enough to deflect plasma rounds fired by blasters, or even the blade of a lightsaber, but if activated, it would damage the wearer's body over time. It being made of curved segments also helped to deflect attacks, and better reduce the energy transferred to the guard. So that's it for the Praetorian Guard, but you definitely want to hear these cool facts and behind the scenes stuff. Rian Johnson wanted the Praetorian Guards to seem more like warriors than the Emperor's Royal Guards, who looked intimidating, but were definitely more on the ceremonial side. The weapons that they used, laminate and plated armor, were all supposed to be nods to the samurai, and their name itself, the Praetorian Guard, was the exact same name as the elite units used in the Imperial Roman army, who served as the personal bodyguards to the Roman emperors. So that's it for the Praetorian Guard. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, at least we got to see these guards fight on screen, and the Force will be with you, always.